Chairperson Fu, Professor Wu, Ambassador Zheng, distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let me begin by thanking Chairperson Fu, the European Federation of Taiwanese Associations, and everyone here for participating in this special panel on Taiwan. I would also like to recognize our friends in the European Parliament for their invaluable support. Today, we're gathered here to discuss an important topic, that is Taiwan in the changing global order. This is an issue that is relevant because it takes a closer look at how Taiwan is shaping and at the same time being shaped by the tremendous change we are seeing take place around the world. In fact, when I was doing my PhD in the London School of Economics 30 years ago, I titled my dissertation, Unfair Trade Practices and Safeguard Actions in a Changing World. My supervisor suggested that I should remove the term in a changing world, as the world never stops changing. At the moment, nowhere is this change more prevalent than in East Asia. In our part of the world, China's rise is rapidly challenging the rules-based global order that has sustained the region since the end of the Second World War. With mounting economic and military power, it is suggesting an alternative global order based on its own needs and interests. Even more worrying, it is forcing many countries to choose sides. Taiwan is at the forefront of their efforts. Since 2016, China has stepped up its actions against our democracy, economy, and international space. They have worked to destabilize our society and reduce trust in our democratic institutions, all in an effort to overturn the democratic will of the people of Taiwan. They're breaking the status quo that has sustained peaceful cross-strait relations over the past decade. We take heart in knowing that these are not Taiwan's challenges alone. Their actions have not served to drive Taiwan to Beijing, but encouraged us to look at where our friends and partners are, in countries that share our values and interests. They have only deepened our resolve that freedom and democracy, rather than fear, will continue to determine the future of Taiwan's 23 million people. At this critical juncture in human history, Taiwan understands better than any other country in the world how important it is that those values survive. As a small democracy trying to engage with the world's most powerful non-democratic country, Taiwan is resilient and determined to safeguard our precious democracy. But we do need your support. A liberal democratic order can only survive if like-minded countries, including our European partners, work together for the greater good. I'm calling on all like-minded countries to display the same spirit that led to the founding of a union across Europe in 1951. The clear-eyed sense that only by coming together can we protect our values and our future. Again, I wish to thank the European Parliament, particularly for your support for Taiwan's international participation and your efforts to promote bilateral trade and investment. I hope that today's event can spur further discussions on how Taiwan and Europe can continue to stand together to preserve freedom, democracy, and a rules-based order around the world. Thank you.